Alright, so I just made a video on my current definition of metamodernism. However, I realized I really need to do an introductory piece first. So this is kind of the manner in which I explain metamodernism to people that have really no idea of what it's about or what kind of even modernism and postmodernism are about. So Intro's Guide to Metamodernism, I think, is metamodernism is an oscillation, a constant oscillation of feelings between the modern sensibility and the postmodern sensibility. And so you have this modern sensibility, which is like modernism was the movement that means it was the first movement after traditionalism that was like going forward with it. We are now creating technology at a rapid pace, and that's super exciting. So now we can communicate to each other. We can produce all these mass goods and communicate to each other from farther spaces, and because of that, there's the concept of movement. Ugh, that was shitty. I'm worse at talking to the camera. Modernism is about industrialism. It's about progress. Communism. Creating utopian societies because of the technological progress that has allowed industrialism. So because of this, we're all about, speed and rapid change and getting things out there and structure, and everything should be like this, because now, because of technology, we can have all that we've ever wanted and all that we've ever dreamed of. It's a rebellion against the church, and it's a belief in the machine. It's a rebellion against religious propaganda, but it is still bringing in ideas of romanticism and hope and optimism because of this feeling of affinity to technology. So modernism is about hope for the sake of it. It's about structured societies because we believed that would be better. But unfortunately, we realize what our problem is that we're trying to shape and define this reality, but there really is no reality. That's when postmodernism started developing. This beautiful utopia of speed, progress, and movement that we wanted to build was actually not so beautiful. So in postmodernism, then all of a sudden there's this like huge nihilism and kind of depression, and like how I explain postmodernism is the concept of the end of the world and the end of art. Like, art is dead. That whole philosophy is postmodernism. So you have this idea of industrialism, let's move forward and make things, mass produce, and then this idea, wait, no, let's not mass produce. There's no point of really doing anything anymore, because what does anything even mean? Like, what do our lives even mean? Let's just question. And modernism, like, let's just make. So when you have these two things coexisting at once, it's this feeling of cognitive dissonance. It's like all these opposing views that, like, shit, I don't know what to do, because, like, really there's nothing left that can be done, but, like, man, I just want to make something, and yeah, I think this thing is me, and I just have to be optimistic about it. I feel so many things, but which one is right? There is none that's right. Oh, but this, the next day, no, this is right, this is me. But then the next day you'll be like, this is right, no, this is me. And then the next day I'll be like, shit, who even am I? That's cognitive dissonance. That is the state of anxiety that you feel when you have so many conflicting beliefs. When somebody proposes conflicting beliefs on you. Well, in fact, this oscillation between viewpoints can be a good thing. These viewpoints can combine and work both against and together with each other in one scenario, one act, to create a larger, fuller, wholer understanding of something. So in order to understand subjects that are really complex, we put multiple answers or way of defining those subjects, sub-subjects, together in a sort of plot. And the plot, the scene that these smaller subjects or hypotheses are acting with each other, is how we come to an understanding of awareness, which is all really just about something that's like the divine. We know that nothing means anything, or everything means the same thing. But we need meaning as humans in order to survive. So what metamodernism is calling for is more structure, and then in on itself asking for a continual redefinition of its contents. And this sort of play of subjects acting with one another becomes something that we have to interpret through experience. And so because of that, we have to open ourselves up and all of our senses to understand something through our entire bodies. So at the end of the day, when we're understanding a complex subject, we're really just understanding ourselves. I think that's essentially what I would define metamodernism as right now. Okay. Goodbye.